Well, good morning, traders. After yesterday's bearish outside day reversal on the S&P, we've seen some follow through coming through. Obviously, the headlines reflecting that. The Nasdaq futures broken their uptrend, as has been the case in the Russell as well. And we've seen vols pick up more broadly. Everyone focused on Jerome Powell. His outlook was particularly uninspiring at a time when we need inspiration because valuations are the highest level since 1999, which was something that Jonathan Tepper talked about last night. All the focus was on negative rates. He's sort of pushed back on that and said that everyone within the Fed is against negative rates, but he's not sort of taken it off the table. And we look at pricing there again in a moment. There's been some focus on the Global Times, the editor there putting out a tweet talking about retaliative measures, and obviously that's not what we want to be seeing at the moment. So generally a lot of focus on what's going on in the macro. Let's have a look at the prices today. Immediately I go to the swaps market here. For 1 year forward swap rate, still negative 2 basis points. That was at negative 3 yesterday. So going forward, I think there's a lot of technical factors, a lot of hedging of tail risks in that, but market's still pricing in negative rates. We've still got really unchanged markets in twos, which of course we're looking at in US Treasuries. You've got a little bit buying going further out the curve, which has resulted in a slight flattening there. Have a look at gold. That's been an interesting one there. You've got spot gold 1716 pushing into that sort of top end of the range, as is futures there up 1%. In terms of break-evens, that you've seen inflation expectations down a touch, and those negative real rates still something that definitely supports the gold market going forward, as does implied volatility. VIX pushing up 2.2 vols to 35%. And have a look at FX equity markets here. You've got the S&P down 1.8%. You've got the Russell down 3.3%. And certainly looking for a soggy open here in Asia with the SPY futures down 1.1%, a bit of selling in Nikkei futures. Have a look at the S&P futures where we were closed off yesterday in Australia, and also Japan down about 1.1%, but a bit of a whippy session. Good selling coming post Powell. Have a look at the wash up in FX markets. Of course, everyone was focused on the Kiwi yesterday, the RBNZ, really laying everything on the table. You've got to love how punchy those guys become. But you can see the wash up that we've been seeing. Euro Swiss, definitely one you want to keep on your radar. The defence of that 105, definitely something you want to be focused on. But trade them here with Pepperstone.